what was in the documents. He's been legally told not to. Would that be for plausible deniability? Like, why wouldn't the president know what was there or want to know?
But the issue here is that this is a strict liability crime. It's just like speeding, right? Where it doesn't matter whether or not you meant to. It doesn't matter what your justification was. You speed, you get a ticket. This is strict liability, and I think that's why it's so disheartening, frankly, as an American, to see the spin that the media is putting on this, as well as his teammates in his administration that are saying, well, the difference here between here and President Trump is it was just a small amount, and it was what we did afterward. It was the fact that we immediately turned it over and that we promised to comply. That actually has zero bearing on the culpability of whether or not you had classified documents in your possession in an insecure location. And that flies in the face as well of the sort of apologist comments that we got in the prior administration from the Democrats, who said, well, yes, no one is above the law, right? Remember, we've played clips of that, of both then Speaker Pelosi, of Hillary Clinton, adamantly maintaining it doesn't matter what your intent was, it doesn't matter how you explain it away. But I think an indicator was the tease was back in August when President Biden said, well, it depends, right? You know, I'm sort of my own vault. It depends how secure that location is. It depends on the nature of the documents. For the American people and for the nature of national security, what matters is whether it was classified, whether it was secure, and therefore whether it was appropriate. And that is whether or not it was illegal. So Garland has a big task on his hand now.
So the reason, and I wrote that down, strict liability crime, it's becoming clearer now why that is so important because of what was in the documents. So last hour on the Faulkner Focus, I asked Florida Congressman Brian Mast about what exactly is at stake given the reported contents of those classified documents. Watch. There are foreign intelligence papers among that classified document batch. They call it a small batch from Biden's team. What does that mean going forward? Places